And welcome to the Wheat Run. We're up to Division 5 and I have Port District's legend, Stephen Clay, with me tonight. How are you, Stephen?
Hey, good, thank you.
First timer here, enjoying it?
Yes, first time, absolutely loving it. So.
200 games, you've been out there a while, so
yeah.
Premiership player, 2007?
Yeah, B grade, yeah, 2007 Div 2 reserves. It was a good day, we won by a point.
Did you have a reunion last year?
We did, yes.
Yep.
It was a very good day too.
And of course, we've got Ray Rafanelli from the Lockleys Footy Club.
How you going, Darcy?
Ex-Fitters Park boy, which I'm not dark about, but I just keep bringing that up. That's okay. No, welcome these 50 games out at Lockleys, and welcome there, boys, tonight. So, Division 5, we are heading out to Hectorville, where they took on Blackfriars, and it was a good win there to Blackfriars, 10-11-71, taking on beating Hectorville 6-12-48. So it could have been a lot closer if probably Hectorville with those 12 points probably nailed a few in the goals, but it was Blackfriars are 5th. They're one game clear now. In 5th spot, Hectorville, yeah, they're struggling, of course, just the one win. So I suppose it's a little bit closer than they probably liked, considering they're a top 5 side, Blackfriars, but wins nonetheless. So, to the best players?
Yeah, Hectorville, yeah. So they could have actually gone away with that earlier.
Yeah.
So, they're a bit unlucky, but if they kick straighter, they might have been able to run away with it. But Hectorville's best players were D. Carl 2. No, that's Goal Kings. Go Goal Kings first.
Yeah,
D. Carl kicked 2, L. Broadman kicked 1, J. Ackerman 1, and Elick with 1, and T. Smith with 1. Best players: E. Suvalis, L. Broadbent, D. Fraser, A. Thorpe, and J. Wells. I hope I got that right.
Yep. Yeah, I would have. It's a lot closer than I thought. Hectorville, after sliding from Div 4 downwards, I thought it's a lot closer. Yeah.
First quarter, 1 goal 6.
Yeah.
Put them in a poor position to start with. So.
But yeah, Blacks are the traditional rivals of Lockleys, so wouldn't have minded Hectorville getting up there. But so Travi Hillman 3, Bryn Cat 2, Bukako 2, Richards, Ribbett, L Murphy, all with singles. Best players: S Griggy, M Ribbett, B Bryn Cat, D Cameron, S Murphy.
Yep, good win there. So now we head up to Seabock, who are absolutely cruising in top spot for a while, but they lost their first game last week from memory. Taking on Woodville South, they're 6th, they're 1 game out of the 5, and I reckon Woodville South would have been shocked about this one, losing by, well, just gut-wrenched about it. It's on 4 points in the end. I think Woodville South 12-7-79 were defeated by Seabock 11-17. So Seabock certainly a lot more goal, 28 goal scoring shots to 19. So a lot more, but only the 4 points in the end. So Woodville South could have done something special there, but unfortunately didn't take it home in the end, and that would have put them equal 5th spot actually. So, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, I think they're probably quite lucky to be in it at the end there, but they'd still be a bit disappointed they didn't get the top side. So I've gone to their best players. The best players are Zed Williams, J Matthews, C Clark, S Smith, and A Marinoff. And their goal kickers: C Clark, he got 6. He did sneak in. He got 3rd best. T Sumner with 3.
All the forwards.
T Conlon with 1. M Casaza with 1, and R Hansen with 1 too.
And CBC are definitely, it's their premiership to lose in Div 5. So B Johansson 6, D Upland 2, S Raymond, Frederick, and N Raymond again. Best players: J Builder, A.M. DeMarco, M Raymond, Old Shah, good ruckman, and Ryan Woods. I think that's a pick-up from Woodville Torrens.
I didn't know where he went. He heard he just moved on, and a bit of a shock to us, and decided, okay, we'll all head out and play with my mates. He knows Brad Johansson, who was kicked the 6 goals. Jake Johansson is an Eagles player, of course, brother of, and Brad actually was playing for Soldier North last year, and I think he said, I'm going to play with mates, and probably a good thing in the end that he's moved last year. So, good luck to him. Absolutely was. So playing with his mates and good luck. So no, good win there to Seabock. Only the 3 points. They are just the 1 loss this year, but the crew's on again. Oops, sorry, I've done that one.
4 points.
Yeah, 4 points only. So sorry guys, I just hit the wrong button. So we've got Kenilworth. They are sitting in 4th spot, doing quite nicely. Playing on Hope Valley, who are 8th. So this wasn't any surprise. Big margin 2 there to Kenilworth. So it was Kenilworth 18 goals, 14, 122, defeating Hope Valley 6-7, 43. No surprises there. Big margin. So go to Kenilworth.
The old Kookaburras to play Gaelic footy out there in the off season. So,
big oval, isn't it? It's a massive oval.
Yeah, it's a big oval. Can just fit the old ground on there. So
St Mary's.
So the goal kickers there were N Chassa with 4, J Wilson King also with 4, D Delaware with 3. Jay Simmering with 2, J Zazzers with 2, H Stewart with 2, and D Krause with 1. Best players, J Wilson King, he got 4, he slots in there nicely, and Chester, the other 4, goal kicker, gets there with second best. D Krause, L Gain, and B Garner.
Yeah, bit surprised with the blowout though. Hope Valley pushed Lockleys. Lockleys only got up a couple of points out of the week. So I know Giles and Louis won't be too happy with the Hope Valley. They invested a bit of money in them at the start. So Hope Valley goal kickers D Costanzo 2, Williamson, Duggan, Burns, Mitchell, all with singles, and best players. Must be the 2 goals. D Costanzo, D Williams, Duggan, Dent and Tonkin.
They've got it right, haven't they? Look,
that's got it. Yeah,
Cousin, Williamson, Duggan, best players. Tenazzo's, Williamson, Duggan. They've got it spot on. Or
it could have been out of the hat on that one. That one could have been out of the hat.
Good win. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we head out to the Pulteney. Pulteney are absolutely cruising the last half. They were struggling there in the first half for a bit. Would you think this was sort of a margin against Smithfield?
Yeah, Smithfield are on their hands and knees. No Bobby Abdullah down back there, so Langford would have had a field day. But they are struggling, Smithfield.
Yeah, they're sitting 7th, so they probably wouldn't think they should get relegated. They
should just be right.
Yeah, 3 games clear of Hectorville and Ingle Farm, just the 1. But I think that's sort of a margin in this division. Massive win. So, but it was a 29 goal 13, 187. So massive kick in there. So 4-8-32 now. Your thoughts? You're coming up to these boys soon.
I know. I think Tommy Langford's the best forward in the probably in the amateur league. Played a bit of league footy, so I think he represented the state actually in a state game. So he's good football. And Daniel Pollack is a pretty handy twin brother of Jared. Yeah, it is. Pretty handy footballer. So playing a lot of guys probably playing well below their best. They're great, but they having a great time. So. Goal kickers T Langford 9, C Frick 7, O March 6, D Pollack 4, C Stuart Brown, Tucker and Curry with singles. Best players, 9 goals doesn't get you.
No, that's we keep saying. We picked this up a few weeks ago when some kicked 7 or 8 goals and didn't get the best players, and we see them to make not even best players.
So their coach must have said, Tommy, you should have handed a few off there, big fella. So Frick, O March, Jay Fisher, T Langford, Josh Giddings, another guy with league experience there, and H Cleveland rounds up best players.
No, for Smithfield, they didn't really have much to celebrate after half time, but their best players H Shugman, A Thompson, D Marston, J Owen, and J Bain. Their goal kickers J Bain, he snuck into best players, he got 1. They're all singles actually. B Kalen, J Sewer, and H Shugman as well. So.
Good win there. So now we go to the last game. This is your boys. You took on Ingle Farm. Ingle Farm, they are struggling. There's no doubt about that.
Farmers.
And I think you really had to have a bigger score to really to make sure that you are still getting that momentum going into the finals. With about 7 games to go. But Lockleys 25 goals, 24, 174 defeating Ingle Farm 4-5-29. So take us through the game, mate. I think
I was there. It was 29 scoring shots to 9. So 49 scoring shots to 9. So it's a lot out. It's quite blustery on the weekend, especially down at the farm. But that's Ingle Farm are struggling. So I think they'll be fine in Div 6 next year, but they are struggling. So with Lockleys, the goal kickers Tom the Glove Mackenzie 5, Benny Bryant 3, Ryan Lanecake 3, Hugh Johnson Schroeder, the old pop-up boy. He's only got 1 hamstring, so hope he gets through. Jake Williams 2, Patton 2, Nasty's head high tackle 2, C Micken 2, S Crow, Tom McDonough and Jared Trinoughton with singles. Best players Jakey Williams, Shay Barry, Ryan Lanecake, Tom McDonough and the glove Tom McKenzie.
Tom McDonough's brother of McDonough plays for North Adelaide.
It's Tom's the older brother. Tom's more of a ruckman forward though. Different body shapes.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Yeah, very different body shapes.
And for Ingle Farm?
For Ingle Farm, we had the goal kickers L. McCormick Smith, Z Bacon, it's a good name there, B. Sanderson and J. Finch. Best players C. Stewart, J. Delchow, A. McAleer, M. Sandry and D. Bryant.
Now, Rafanelli, can't see any, after the 18 goal scorers, there's still no Rafanelli in there.
Not playing injured, mate.
Oh, injured?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what,
He was telling me before he should have kicked 10 on the weekend.
That's it. No, leave it to the glove.
That's got to be over half the side that's kicked goals there. They move around a bit, or everyone just went
team footy first.
Team footy,
that's it.
Yeah, but Mackenzie, 5 goals, scraped into the best players, so there's another one.
Yeah,
anyway.
he's loves the glove, that man. Loves the glove.
Okay, we'll go to the goal scorers, the goal kickers, sorry.
Where
are we?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. iPads, that's just love them. So, what's his last name? Thomas
Langford.
Thomas Langford, 78 goals. He's only 22 shy of his 100, so he's got a good chance there. Way behind Timmy Sumner from Woodville South on 51, so way clear as Thomas Langford. Alex Patton, 39 from Lockleys, so chance to get his 50. Yeah,
but he's in pretty good when you go Langford, Sumner, Patton. Sumner and played AFL and Langford played AFL. So Alex is doing a great job as a small forward.
Yeah, and Matthew Raymond, 38, and Antonio Scafamuta on 35. So over this week's games, it's Hope Valley. They're sitting in 8th. They're taking on Hectorville, who are 9th. So it's going to be, I think, Hope Valley have to win this. I mean, every game they say they have to win, but to avoid relegation, they will be 4 games clear, 3 games clear if they win this week. So it's a must-win for Hope Valley to avoid that relegation spot. So Hope Valley for me.
Yeah, Hope Valley for me. So they don't lose at home. They're great at home.
Yeah, it's too much on the line there to not win.
Yeah, come back to that one. We've got Woodville South taking on Pulteney, so this will be a cracking game too. So 6 take on 3rd, Pulteney a 3rd. Look, you think Pulteney the way they're going, but I think it's going to be a cracking game because Woodville South are only 1 game out of the 5. To them to get into the finals, they've got to win against teams such as Pulteney. So I'm going to still go for Pulteney, but I think it's going to be a good game, cracking game.
Yeah, I'd like to see Woodville South get up here at home. I'd like to see them. They played pretty well last week, so I reckon they'll get the chockies.
They'll have 2 good full forwards there. Some at one end, Langford the other end. So I'd like to see Woodville South go from my good mate Brett Haynes, former Flinders Parklands. So Woodville South for me actually.
Then we've got Smithfield. They're sitting 7th, taking on. So where are Smithfield? Kenilworth, who are the 4th. I think Kenilworth should do the long way to travel, Kenilworth to Smithfield. But I think
it's one of the longest ones, isn't it?
yes, Southern Beach and whatever last week, Golden Grove. But I think Kenilworth is still tough game for them out there. Obviously Smithfield love playing at home, but I think Kenilworth is still going to do it by a little bit.
Yeah, Kookaburras for me too.
Yeah, Kookaburras.
Then Blackfriars, they're sitting 5th. They're 1 game clear in 5th. They're taking on struggling Ingle Farm, just the 1 win. I think Blackfriars should win pretty comfortably here this week.
No arguments, I think.
No, it's Blackfriars should win that one easy.
Yeah. Now the match of the round, this would have to be the greatest match of the round in this competition this weekend. I think we've got Lockleys sitting 2nd and versus Seabock, who are top. So Lockleys, when you say they're clear, Pulteney are 3rd there, and you guys are 2 games clear. So you can see they're the clear two standout sides, but this will be a ball tear of a game out at Lockleys. Your thoughts on the game? Obviously, you're going to pick Lockleys, of course, but your thoughts on it?
Yeah, well, I still think it's CBC are the benchmark side in Div 5. So, I still, like I said, CBC's premiership to lose, I think. So, I think it'll be within 10, 12 points.
Yep.
They touched us up round 6 this year. So, look, I know our boys are out for revenge, but I wouldn't. Yeah, it's going to be about 10 points in it, I reckon. So
close game.
Yeah, I'd say similar. The old betting man. I'd say the old try bet. Any team under 15.5 points, I reckon get you home there. But I'll pick one. I won't sit on the fence. I'll say Lockleys. Just because Bray said he'll bash me up.
Nah, I'm going for Seabock. That is Division 5, and we'll see you next week.